Welcome to the Best Life Ever Team podcast. I am your host, Prince Raphael Shawan. Tweet is PRS for short, and this is not your ordinary podcast. You have to stop volunteering to be the co-star of people's horror film. Dealing with people who are career victims, people who choose to constantly find themselves in turmoil, will continuously connect with people who don't like being in these situations. But unfortunately, these people call themselves givers. So they want to be in a situation because they truly believe that they can help. But what you have to do is help yourself first. Put yourself in a situation where you're receiving the love that you're willing to give. You have to put yourself in a position where you're appreciating yourself and loving yourself first. Then you can love others. Also, the best way to teach someone to love you or how to love you is by how you love yourself. So stop with the I'm a giver thing if you're really hurting yourself. Giving shouldn't hurt. Love shouldn't hurt. These things are made to make us feel more happy, more joy, more peace. So give to receivers, because receivers are givers. They give. Stop giving to takers, because it's your time to receive. And the person that you need to receive from first is you. This is a wake-up call, because I'm not telling you to stop loving people. I'm not telling you to stop giving to others. But I am telling you to learn how to give to yourself first. Give yourself the best you have, so you know how it feels. And then when you're giving someone else your best, because you're already happy and you have really, really good energy to share with others, that's when things will get better for you. That's when things will loosen up. That's when you will attract more receivers and people who are natural givers. And then you can have a giving contest and give to each other. That's how life is meant to be. I used to be a quote unquote giver of everything that I had, to the point to where I had resentment because people didn't appreciate my giving the way that I felt that they should. But that was my fault, because I have to use discernment. I have to use better judgment where I decide to give my energy to. I have to use better judgment who I decide to give my energy to. This is a time where everything in life is being magnified. So if people have ill intent, it doesn't take long to figure it out. The universe is being fair and balanced. Those who are doing negative, bad things are being held accountable for it right away. And those who are doing good things are being exalted and having a better life. I advise you to put yourself in a position where you can enjoy your better life, because it's available for you. It's available for all of us. This is a time to search your soul and to share what's in it. And if you are anything like I was when I searched my soul was good, but my actions were off. I was using my ego to guide my life. And I had to learn that I was playing the blame game, because I was blaming everybody for everything that was my fault within myself that I needed to heal and take care of. So I learned how to face myself by truly facing myself, by getting in the mirror, asking myself, what can I do to be the best that I can be? When I got the answers, I wasn't happy about it, but you know what I decided? I decided to do those things. I decided that I deserved to be happy. I decided that I deserved to go through whatever I needed to go through the right way to put myself in a position to experience the happiness that I try so hard to share with others. It was tough, because my old life fought hard, did not want to let go, didn't want to give up. And my old life came in the form of things, people, choices, places, and I've done a pretty good job to clean my life up in every way. No matter what it was, I gave everything the test. Are you highly beneficial, or are you detrimental? Is it highly beneficial, or is it detrimental? When I came to the conclusion that things that were detrimental needed to be gone. I did everything I could the right way to get them out of my life, and they are now gone. Now I focus on things that are attributes, things that are assets, things that bring more positive energy in my life. And I'm quite thankful that I've learned how to share it now. Because in the beginning, I didn't know how to share my energy with others. It's like being an athlete and being amazing at what you do, but you don't know how to show others how to do it. So I asked for guidance. I prayed for guidance. I meditated on guidance. And the answers started to come to me. So this is why I share. I share because I've been in the darkest spaces of my life, and I face those things alone, by myself, and it's tough. It's so tough. And there were times when I thought, man, I wish I just had someone to come and help me, or just give me a good word, or say something. I wish I had things to motivate me. And I did connect to some things. I connected to Joel Osteen. I connected to Tony Robbins. I connected to Abraham Hicks. I connected to Oprah. I connected to anything I could get my hands on that can light my spirit up. Les Brown, Eckhart Tolle, the list goes on. I mean, Wallace D. Waddles, so many different people and energy that I connected to that has used their life to offer good energy. And now I sit here feeling like I'm living the best moments of my life on purpose, because I wake up every single day focused on this day is going to be the best day that I've ever experienced. I'm not bringing yesterday into today unless yesterday is a celebration. Anytime I think back, I only think back to see how far I've come. I only look at where I am and say, wow, I'm thankful, because I know where I was. I know who I used to be. And even when I thought I was at my best, there were still some things that I needed to work on. So this is why I'm telling you, you have to get up off the floor, because you are not a doormat. Stop letting people walk over you. Stop letting people play games with your life, and you, by all means, have to start with yourself first. Stop putting yourself last. Stop not keeping your word to yourself. Start doing the things that you promised yourself you were going to do. Start taking time out of your day to take care of yourself. Schedule everything else. Make sure you're the priority. You deserve to be your own priority right now. So how in the world could you ever expect someone else to put you as a priority if you're not putting yourself as a priority? The universe is taking cues from you. Whatever decisions you make for yourself, the universe is mirroring these decisions back to you. So you have to make sure that you put yourself in a position where you're loving yourself. You're giving yourself the best. Therefore, those around you will learn that that's how you like to be treated, because that's how you treat yourself. Then they can follow suit, or they'll decide to get away from you. But either way, you win. You still feel great. And that's all it's ever about. It's always about how you feel. Even if you're offering help to someone, even if you're trying to create something, it's always about how you feel. Don't do it if it doesn't feel good. Don't do it if it doesn't feel right. Stop doing it if it feels wrong. Learn how to use your breath to your advantage. If you feel anxious, you feel stressed out, you feel depressed, you feel confused, take a deep breath. The right energy and answers will come to you in that moment. Try it. Try it right now. Stop for a second, take a deep breath in through your nose and blow it out your mouth, and you'll see for yourself. Just taking a breath can recenter you, put you back in a position of faith and knowing that going with the flow is the answer, because the universe knows the way. So from this moment forward, make sure that you are your priority. Make sure you are your main focal point, Because even if you go around the world helping people and a lot of people benefit from it, it's still going to benefit you. Why? Because that makes you feel good. It feels good. If you're a helper and you want to see people do well, if you're a giver and you love giving, well, you love to see people happy when they receive your gifts also, right? So it's still for you. No matter how much you see a person giving and how much they do, it's still partially for them because they get to feel good in the process. Everything we do either makes us feel good or it makes us feel bad. What do you choose most for yourself? You know by how you feel. Are you happy? Are you happy most of the time? If you're happy most of the time, then you know you're making decisions that make you feel good most of the time. If you're sad or depressed or stressed out or in arguments or turmoil or drama most of the time, then you're making decisions that make you feel bad. And no matter how much you're trying to prove your point and no matter how much you think you're right, if you're finding yourself in a lot of different arguments, the common denominator and the main thing that's always there is you. So you have to change that. If you want to be happy, you have to stop doing things that make you sad or make you feel hurt. You have to focus on things that make you feel good. It's important to make these choices right now. You have to eat food that make you feel good. You have to drink things that make you feel good. You have to go places that make you feel good. You have to be around people that make you feel good. You have to work in a field that makes you feel good. You have to think of thoughts that make you feel good. You have to think of memories that make you feel good. You have to focus on things in your present moment right now that make you feel good. You have to think of things in your future that make you feel good. Stop wasting your time stressing and hoping and wishing that something outside yourself is going to save you. You are the author, the director, the leading actor. You're everything in your life. It's all happening by your permission. And if you want to change it, it will change as soon as you decide to make change. Now, because the human body and the mind and everything can grow so accustomed to things that we can get to the point to where change feels tough and the old life wants to hold on and not let you go. So it seems really difficult to make these changes, but just like with anything else, you have to stay persistent. If you really want change, you'll do what it takes, no matter how long it takes for you to change. Eventually, your body, your mind, your life, it will give and it will start to move towards more of a happy existence, like your birthright, what you deserve, what you're here for. You're meant to live a happy life. We all are. So find a way to change your state of awareness to happiness, because your life represents your awareness, what you're focused on, what you pay attention to, what gets your attention. If it's good things, if it's happy things, then you'll be happy. If it's sad and mad things, you already know the story. So if you want to make change, you're in control of that. And it starts with you, it ends with you, and it's on you every single moment. If you're in a situation with someone and you feel like they don't treat you with enough respect, talk to them. Communication is the key to everything. Talk to them. Life isn't about drama and starting wars and turmoil. It's about creating an atmosphere where you can live comfortably no matter what's going on. So if you're in a situation and you feel like it's not a good situation for you, communicate first to see if you can come to some new state of awareness so you both have happiness, or if it's a group of people, you all have happiness. But if you can't come to the agreement, then you have to choose yourself. You have to make sure that you're the priority, because whatever you do, the universe is going to follow you. You put yourself last, the universe will put you last. You treat yourself like crap, you don't treat your body with respect, the universe will make sure that you get sick. It'll make sure that you get injured. It'll make sure all these things happen when you don't take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You only have one self that you can remember right now. So you take care of yourself now so you don't have to suffer later, because there will be a sacrifice. And the sacrifice can come right now by you making the choices and eating the right things and working out and being around the proper people and doing the right things for your body so you can live a long life in a healthy body. Or you can take the other road and deal with the challenges that come later in life. There will be a sacrifice though. So sacrifice now so you don't have to sacrifice later. Because later, the sacrifice comes in the form of sickness, losing vision, can't walk, and like all these things that happen to some people's bodies and minds. And some of the stuff is inexplainable, but if you start now by trying to do what it takes to preserve yourself and make sure that you can enjoy your life for as long as possible, I assure you, your body will treat you a lot better than what's expected. I just want you to marinate in that for a second because this message is for you, and I believe in you, and I know you got this. Wishing you the best life ever. Peace.